floss. I'm getting drunk and chilling out. Yeah. Nothing like vegging out on a Friday night.
Shakes the August blends and Methodist Queen works
only occasionally.
Movie, but the box is a little stuck, so I just had to use this knife to open Yom Kippur and all that, like so. Adam, why the fuck do you have a knife to open a DVD case? You fucking weirdo. What's up, everybody? It's Tommy the Hammer, kicking it with Adam McDoogleez on a Friday night. How's it going, everybody? I hope you guys enjoyed that weird little skit we just did. I'm drunk enough to make something like that work, and like I said, it's Friday, we're hanging out, we're about to watch another horror movie. Adam, what you got in store for us tonight? Well, tonight, I have a little gem called Night School. Oh my god, what exactly is Night School? Oh, it's an early 80s stock and slash, kind of about like, you know, these women who attend night school who turn out to be the targets of a vicious serial killer. So, I don't know, this movie, I heard about it and kind of intrigued me, so I thought I'd check it out. Yeah, this is one of those horror movies that somehow slipped below my radar throughout the years. And, I mean, I've always heard of, Night School, but I just never actually watched it. And I'm pretty stoked to check it out. Adam's got here this awesome remastered edition archive collection by Warner Brothers. So I gotta be honest, I'm psyched to check this one out. And without further ado, guys, let's get right to the trailer. Adam says it's a good one. Oh yeah, it's a very good one.
When darkness descends on the city, something happens to the girls who attend night school.
You're not walking home alone tonight, are you? After what happened?
We'll be all right.
Something secret.
Modern man has only to take a short step to wind up in the primeval jungle of his ancestors.
Something forbidding.
Well, we've had a few kooks in Boston in our time, but headhunters, not too many.
Who's there?
What's up, guys? We just got done watching the movie Night School, and, from my point of view, I thought this was, a rather fun movie. It's definitely one of those, kind of offbeat, random slasher movies from the early 1980s. It definitely takes influences from the Italian Giallo horror scene, in my opinion.
Yeah, very much so.
It's kind of a glorified whodunit, and there were certain elements that I saw coming, certain elements I didn't see coming. A lot of humor, a lot of eccentric characters, a lot of awesome death scenes.
Oh yeah, very much so.
The music was great, and I liked this movie. What about you, Adam? What do you think of it?
Yeah, I dug it. There's certain slasher films which are can be very hit or miss, depending on how well they're done. Right. This I thought was definitely more on the upper side of the scale, so to speak. It's very much like an American Giallo in terms of its style, because it involves a lot of guessing, a lot of red herrings about who the killer might be, but then later turns out not to be. The movie though itself, in terms of just the actual killing sequences, is actually very creepy and effective. The music they play is very unsettling, and then the killer wears dresses up in kind of like a biker regalia, with the black leather jacket and gloves and a biker, the helmet, so you can't see his face and all that. Carries around a machete, and it's very scary. It's a very scary get up for a killer to wear and all that. That's what makes the part where the killer sneaks up on its victims all the more terrifying and all that.
I was telling Adam when we were watching this movie, it reminded me of the early 1980s horror movie Happy Birthday to Me. So if you guys have ever seen that movie, there's red herrings out the ass, a lot of crazy, plot twists,
yeah.
And, I feel like this is a solid slasher, you know what I mean? It doesn't blow my mind, but, there is a certain amount of care put behind it.
It was satisfying.
Yeah, exactly. So, if you have an extensive slasher movie collection, a slasher movie DVD collection, and you're looking to beef it up, and you've never seen this, and, you want to own it in your collection, I highly recommend it. So, if I was to give Night School a star count, I could probably give this one a solid, 7 out of 10. What about you, Doogleez?
Yeah, I'd say maybe I'd give it maybe a solid 6.5 or 7, on a sliding scale. It's just it's very well done. It's very satisfying for what it is, and I like at the end how there's the spinal twist at the end, but it's a humorous twist without giving too much away. It's that's what makes it unique for what it is.
Yes.
And all that. Now, granted, some Tom kind of figured out 2/3 of the way in what was going on and all that. And full disclosure, I'd read a little bit about this movie prior to seeing it, so I was kind of in on some certain things and all that.
I've seen enough slasher movies. I've seen enough Giallo movies.
He knows how the game is played.
I understand what movie producers during that era were going for with audiences. I knew, who would die, why they would die, and almost when they would die. And I don't think that's a negative thing. I live for movies like this. I love old school slashers. I love old school Giallo. And, despite, I only gave it a 7, Adam gave it a 6.5, that's not, detracting from the movie.
Not at all.
I think it's great, you know what I'm saying? And if you've seen all the other, perennial classics, Friday the 13th, Sleepaway Camp, things like that, then you're definitely going to want to check out Night School. It's a little bit off the beaten trail, but it's familiar enough to work.
Wait, 7 stars. Okay, 7 stars.
7 stars?
7 stars. I'll go with 7.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Okay, we are doing